One golden rule to ensure breastfeeding success is to avoid introducing a baby bottle before breastfeeding is well established. This is so in order to prevent nipple confusion. Nipple confusion occurs when a baby begins to have difficulty in latching or breastfeeding effectively after being introduced to a baby bottle. So for nipple confusion to occur, a baby must have been initially introduced to the breast, later introduced to the bottle, and now is having confusion as to which one should I go with, which one is better. And the baby now, of course, starts refusing the breast. The way it is, if breast milk is in this bottle and we just need to put the nipple and feed it to a baby, it's easier for a baby to get the milk out of this because the milk is already there ready to go. The baby just needs to exert a little bit of pressure and voila, milk is all over. Unlike when a baby is going to be nursing directly as nature intends. For a baby to get milk out of a breast, the baby will have to stimulate the nerve endings present on the nipples of the breast and the areola. When these nerve endings are stimulated, messages are sent to the brain. So once the brain receives the message that the baby is rooting, the baby is ready to feed, we need to produce milk. Now the baby releases, the brain releases the hormone called prolactin. Prolactin is a hormone produced from the pituitary gland that is responsible for milk production. The prolactin produced in the pituitary gland of the brain now transports via the bloodstream to the breast. It goes to the mammary glands of the breast where the milk is now produced. So the prolactin stimulates the mammary gland and milk is produced. Once breast milk is produced from the mammary gland, the breast milk now transports via the milk ducts to the openings of the breast where the milk flows out. So you can imagine the beautiful journey of breast milk production from the baby initiating the action by stimulating the nerve endings, messages being transported to the brain releasing the hormone stimulating the mammary gland, and eventually breast milk is produced to the time breast milk is transported and baby is able to receive breast milk. That does not occur when a baby is fed breast milk from a bottle because the milk is just there ready to go. And nature intends for this to be this way because in the process of breast milk production, it's not just prolactin that is produced, oxytocin, which is responsible for uterine contraction and uterine involution, is produced at the same time, and a whole lot of things are also happening at the same time. So nature is so beautiful. And it has been so designed perfectly for all these things to happen for a reason. So if you really want to ensure that your baby is not confused at the breast, avoid introducing a baby bottle early, except if it is medically indicated. But if it's not medically indicated and the baby does not need to be introduced to a baby bottle, and even if you need to give your baby express breast milk, it's not compulsory that you have to put it in a bottle. We have the paladized spoons. You could use a syringe. You can even use your finger to feed the baby some breast milk, and of course you can even use a cup. So there are so many ways to feed the baby express breast milk before breast milk is well established without using a baby bottle. Keep watching Boki Talks Breastfeeding.